Hey everyone, welcome to eSailing Nations League and welcome to a race that we've been waiting for a long time. With us in the chat, we've got Bradley.
Hello.
Hey Bradley, and we've got Arcturus. How you doing?
Ahoy. Doing good.
All right. Guys, this is it. We're waiting for the lobby to open up on the first race of tonight's six race regatta to be more precise, and it's going to be starting off with the 6v6 J70. While we wait for this to start, Bradley, why don't you tell us a little bit about the eSailing Nations League?
Yeah, so this is a pretty cool format that we have here. We have 30 teams registered right now from I think 21 different nations, and we have right now we're in group stage, so we're just wrapping up today with day one of the group stage for the Nations League. So there's 6 teams per group, and you'll race everyone once. From there, we'll have the top 3 teams in each group advance to the gold knockout stage, and the bottom 3 teams from each group advance to the silver knockout stage.
And then it'll be more of a cup format, right?
Yep. So it'll be one match and win and survive, win and advance. So should be good fun.
Direct knockout, sudden death.
Yep.
All right, we were just looking at the recap of all the teams and how far we've gotten along already on phase 1. We've got 2 racers with us in the chat tonight because you guys are both representing the US on 2 separate teams.
Yes.
Yes.
And have you guys already raced, or is that going to be tonight and tomorrow?
I think we both have our races coming up in about an hour and a half here.
That is correct. Yep.
So
All right.
I think you guys are racing one of the French teams, I believe.
France 3. Yep.
France 3, and then we're racing South Africa. So pretty cool to get a South African team in the mix. We don't see too many players from there in VRI.
A lot of great sailors in South Africa.
Yes.
All right. I'm keeping an eye on the chat right now, trying to see if both teams are ready. This is, the first phase of this event. Both teams are responsible for running the race committee as well, so we're going to give them a little bit of time. And meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about the races we've seen this week. I saw Netherlands-Poland. That was a really interesting regatta. 6-0 for the Netherlands. That was a pretty clean sweep.
Yep.
Bart Lambrix, Robert Huisman, and that team.
Yeah, there are some very strong teams in this racing, and the Netherlands are certainly one of them.
Yeah.
So it looks like the game should be going up here.
All right, we're going to refresh the lobby real quickly. In Group D, which is the team, which is the group we're watching tonight with Turkey and Great Britain. We're going to talk a little bit more about those teams. We already saw Spain 3 versus Italy 2, and Spain 4 versus Venezuela. Or did I get the 2 Spanish teams mixed up? We've seen 2 Spanish wins at least, against Italy and against Venezuela.
Yep.
Yep, so we're seeing Spain 3 and Spain 4 in that group.
All right, I can tell you, I see the boats starting to come out on the water for this first race. It's going to be in the NACRA 17, and the 2 teams we're watching tonight are Turkey and Great Britain. Team captains are Kan Meslutica. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to.
I think that was pretty good.
You thought I didn't? I thought I suffered a little bit there. And Vic Farley from Great Britain leading the team. 2 excellent e-sailors if you're not familiar with them already.
You've probably seen these names before if you've been following our channel or any other main events on eSailing. Definitely looks the creme de la creme. as we
Creme de la
say.
creme. It is the elite of eSailing on this race tonight. Hello to everyone who's watching. We've got a couple of people already in the chat, in the audience. Good to see you guys. And let us know who you're rooting for. Obviously, your own countries, but in this particular regatta, who do you think's going to win?
Hard to tell at this stage. There's so many good teams.
It's wide open.
Yeah,
So
it's
tonight-
essentially going to be about passing this first group phase.
Yeah. Well, Deja Vu coming in with the wrong color. So tonight we're going to see the GBR team is going to be having blue boats, and the Turkish team will be having black. So the first race that we're going to have this evening is a 6v6 sailed in the Nacra.
That's going to be pretty chaotic. By the way, so Nacra upwind
Yeah.
instead of a reaching. That's worthy to point out there. And the Nacra is so complicated. You can't really head up, so it makes a really long first tech up.
Your first leg up, yeah.
Yeah, because the Nacra just reaches one way to the other. It's generally quite a long upwind, so bear with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think teams are all on the server. All the players have joined. And there you go. That's the start procedure. We are 1 minute to the first big race of this eSailing Nations League.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Whose start should we watch? Are we going to watch here? Let's watch Havuk's start here.
Yep, that sounds good.
Turkey is racing with the black and red sails. And I had to cut the sound off because you guys know how many penalties are going to be probably dealt out on the start.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So racing for GBR today, we got Jay, who's really active in TRL, really good sailor. Donnie Gillis, we choose the 2019 GBR national champion. We have ACF, another really strong British sailor. WHGBR, he came up this spring during lockdown this summer. He really made a name for himself. Another super strong sailor. Got Speedy One, who's the reigning national champion for Britain. And then, of course, we have Deja Vu, the eSail GP world champion and third place in the 2020 World Championship.
Great start for Khan.
Quite some names.
Slightly less optimal start for Deja Vu.
Yeah, few penalties given off at the start there. I was watching Jay, who's trying to pinch up and inflict that penalty, and unfortunately they had to drop that decision at the very last second.
There you go. Got a crossing between Donnie and Khan.
Yeah, so it looks like it's pretty even racing right now. We have, it looks like Turkey has the 1-2 here, but then we have a big bunch of blue boats. So it'll be interesting to see how it all comes together at this winter mark.
It's also good to point out, so we've been surprised that the NACRA speed algorithm has changed in terms of wind. So the cap is no longer 22 knots of wind at which you no longer go any faster. It's 20.5, and then it starts accelerating again at 30 knots. So that's quite different to what we've seen previously on the NACRA.
2 penalties for Great Britain here. WHGBR and Donnie both picked up, I believe, quick penalties. No, Donnie was okay, but it's probably a glitch on our screen. Here we go. 1 crossing, friendly fire avoided on Team Great Britain. And Havuk still in the lead.
Yeah, so it looks still pretty even coming into this winter mark here. Khan obviously has a pretty solid lead, but then besides that, it's pretty wide open. So, lots of penalties here. We got Donnie and Orkuz getting penalties. So now Speedy and ACF are in the 2-3.
Yeah, they were pinching at the mark there and didn't have enough space to maneuver.
I'm pretty spread out here on the first downwind.
Speedy and ACF are in a great position here. Probably will keep that 2 and 3 position.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Jay comes comes in here with a little bit more pressure. Well, can he get across? No, he has to duck behind. Good mark rounding there.
Oh, and gets a penalty
penalty
down from Doggy
Jay.
for.
Penalty for Jay.
Got to
It
be
was a
careful.
good marking though, so he didn't lose too much on that. Well, he's 9th, but
Deja Vu apparently already picking up a penalty.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty confusing penalty there. I didn't see fully what happened, but it looked like it should have been a port starboard. Don't know how that ended up.
Probably tacked a little bit late.
So it looks like Turkey here is starting to take a little bit of control in this race, with Speedy 1 being the only one still in the top 3 or top 4 for GBR.
because Ken Mazlumka has seen that and is going to.
Yeah,
to
you
push
see
him
an
out.
interesting split here where most of the GBR boats are on the left side of the course and most of the Turkish boats are on the right. So we'll see what comes. But from my eyes, it looks like there should be a lefty. So we'll see how that messes with things here.
It's a very, very split
Honor
feed there.
Mandalinsi.
Course dock with ACF and Honor Mandalinsi.
Honor, we're gonna call him Honor. Sounds cool.
All right.
Inflicting the penalty on ACF here, tacking a little bit too late.
Ooh, Donnie snuck right in there. Nice rounding by him. We'll see what he can do here, whether he'll try and attack Doggy or just go. And it looks like he'll just go. So I think that GBR is currently winning
Yeah.
this race.
Counting the points right now, I think GBR, since Turkey has the 10, 11, 12, that's definitely going to put them behind. GBR probably has the win as long as they can secure these positions.
Yeah. So we'll see what these two Turkish boats can do here. Oh, penalty.
Yeah, Doggy doing everything he can to try to
Dog
slow down
arcs.
When
the
GBR
British
and
team, but it did not work. Look at that; they all just passed ahead of him.
Oh,
GBR and ACF perfectly tagging right after that penalty without impeding on each other. That was really well played.
yeah, it's a really strong race. Good teamwork by the British team in this first race.
Yep.
So next up, we'll have a match race, one-on-one in the star class. So we'll see who each team puts out and how it's going to work.
First race for Team GBR. Close one. Team Turkey was defending well. Let's see how their strategy works out when they're only in 2v2, 3v3. They're going to have a little bit more. I think the Brits are going to have a little bit of a harder time controlling the top Turkish players.
Oh, got a little music there going. All right,
Oh,
that's the spirit.
background track.
Gotta pump. I like you put some music when it's gonna be the star and very slow and painful.
Trying to keep people awake here.
Yeah, wherever you are, thanks for joining us. It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
You can see Speedy 1 sticking to Khan Mazluk. I'm going to call him Havuk. It's going to be a little bit easier. I think he's going to appreciate us not ripping his name apart every time. So Havuk just, keeping Speedy 1 right behind him all through the race. And there we go. We have the first race of tonight. Let's go check out the official Sail Ranks results that we're going to go take a look at in a second.
I don't know if they're updated yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, then in that case, take a quick look anyways while we load up the next lobby.
Yeah, the race committee doing screenshots. Or is that
What
you,
is that? One of the screenshots I was here? I was wondering who.
Yeah, that's me. Where? Harley, I need the.
You are currently watching the results on SailRanks. SailRanks, the platform providing this great tool for results and scoring.
Yeah, definitely. If someone could go drop the link to the official result page on SailRanks in the chat, I'd really appreciate that.
I'm on it, yep.
Would give people a chance to find them for themselves. See all of the players that have been entered for tonight's race. You may also be watching Ukraine versus Finland right now in the eSailing Nations League over on eSailing TV, and you can find the results to that regatta and to the entire event over on SailRanks. They're providing a great place for the results.
7, 6.
Oh, we're gonna get. Let me give you guys a little bit of a teaser here. We're gonna be seeing Deja Vu's secondary boat on this race. You guys know how?
Yeah, that's a new team I've seen pop up this week on the TRL event, the Shaka Bra team.
Yeah, so that's the Shaka eSailing team. So I'm a part of that as well.
Awesome.
With your slight smile, I'm guessing you came up with the name.
I did. All right, we're gonna start racing now.
Oh,
yeah. Deja Vu is alone in the race for the moment.
All right.
Here we go. Start procedure is in, and now it is up for match racing. We're gonna go straight to an aerial view to see really everything that's going on. Oh, I think all the spectators just got launched into the lobby. Everyone just popped into a match race. Hey, we're gonna do this 6x6.
That was impressive. I'm gonna screenshot that one and send it to VRI because this is just.
No, but you have to wait for the minute. You have to wait for the minute. I thought I was out, and I saw it was racing. But if you enter the race after the minute has started, minute countdown. So we've got Onur Mandalinci, who is in the red and black sails, and Deja Vu, Mike O'Donovan with the blue sails. I would not want to be in the Turkish boat right now. I'd be scared. They're stars, so they're not going too fast here. Ooh, they really went super close. Turkish boat avoiding a penalty. 9 seconds to start. Let's see what they try to do. Pick up speed. Take the pin end. No, Onur is trying to take the boat end and tacking off to port right away, to the right side of the course. Let's see how this plays out. Hello, Thomas. Hello, everyone who's joining us tonight. If you're just popping in, this is race 2, as you can see on your screen up there. Great Britain has already won one race. Even though they didn't come in first, they did manage to score more points, or less points, actually, to be more precise, in the fleet race 6v6 in Accra. But now it is the star.
It's a tricky one.
Here's the tack.
Oh. Yep, star penalty. Nope, Deja Vu tacking right in time.
Both boats going about the same speed.
Is Deja Vu trying to pinch up to try to catch? Yeah, I think he's pinching slightly up there.
Angles are pretty similar right now. Yeah.
I guess he's trying to catch Honor in his wind shadow. Very close right now.
Oh, I think there's a little bit of pre-game banter already in the chat. French team's coming to let you know they're ready for tonight. À ce soir.
Looking forward to our races later on.
Here's the tag. Both boats are now on a drag race, trying to head to that pin as fast as they can. Not one of them is managing actually to extend above the other. Deja Vu coming in. Slowly behind Honor. Honor managing to round the buoy first pretty well. Deja Vu had to take a wider angle. Alright, here we go. Now's the downwind. And we remind you there are no spinnakers on the star, so you've got to stay close to the boat ahead of you if you want to put them in your wind shadow.
Yeah, so what you see here is Onar is trying to separate out so that when he comes back, he's at a high enough angle that it's hard for Deja Vu to hook under. But what you saw happen was he went a little bit too far, and Deja Vu was able to have that early jibe there and just roll right over the top of him. So we'll see if Mike tries to 10 here or just rounds the mark. Yeah, it looks like he's just rounding the mark. So you'll see Mike tack here. It's coming down. So he's in a pretty good covering spot here, where he's staying between the person behind and the mark, which is always the goal of the match racing. So you'll see him continue to tack on Onar when he comes back, and he leaves a little bit of a lane going out to the left, so that when he comes back, he has to be in that air all the way to the mark. So you'll see now Mike will do his final tack in, and he'll be able to slow down Onar enough here that it'll make it harder for him to catch on the downwind.
Yeah, we've got about 0.3 knots.
That was a good step-by-step analysis there.
Yeah, really great to have you with us tonight on the stream. Bradley Adam, for those who are joining us, we've got Bradley Adam and Arcturus who are commenting this race for us tonight. Both of them are racers in the eSailing Nations League, and Bradley is one of the organizers, as well as a team captain in the upcoming ISPO Invitational race, which is something we're all really excited to see.
Yeah, there are a lot of cool things going on right now.
Your guys' first race is Tuesday, I believe?
So we have qualifying on Monday.
Qualifying on Monday, and we can follow that on eSailing TV?
Yep. Yeah,
Right,
I forget
awesome.
exactly what time it is, but yeah, so I believe Monday it's just 2 fleet races with 2 boats per team participating in each race.
All right, let's see if Honor can do the same trick as what Deja Vu pulled on the first downwind.
Yeah, so penalty to Onar. And I think Mike should be able to run away from here.
Damn, that was it.
I don't think Onar is going to be able to come back from this one.
That was the play of the game. Drop your PogChamps.
Somebody clip that? I'm not logged in. I'm not even
So
able to do it.
good race there, but good race. I feel it felt kind of like a tutorial for Deja Vu. Having you
Yeah, he's quite good at this match racing, as
very
we've
consistent.
seen time and time again with the Nations Cup. He was doing it, and he was that match race he had against Cruislator in the finals was a big reason why Great Britain was able to win that event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great Britain is currently the defending champion of the very first eSailing Nations Cup, which took place last year, around October and November. A lot of people watched that as well. And it was an awesome race, but Great Britain really coasted through the competition all the way up to Spain, which they faced off with.
That was a pretty amazing final between those 2 teams.
And it all came down, a lot of it came down to that one match race. At least there was one match race between the Ana Porres Sangrador and the British team. I think that was an amazing end. I still have trouble sometimes believing what happened.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
on the line. I mean, I saw it completely differently, but sometimes you gotta trust the system.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're 2-0 for Great Britain.
So, Nick, I'm noticing. Could you put the I in Britain on the overlay? Next to the N, because of the bar of the N, I thought it was there, but there's actually Britain.
I'm sorry, I've got keyboard problems when I'm running all the software at the same time. The wireless keyboard sometimes tends to get a little bit jumpy.
I'm just saying, well, that's the flag of the UK, but I don't know anything about flag.
All right, so next race up, race 3. It's 2v2 offshore racer. Be starting that in about a second. Now we're into the team racing phase of the eSailing Nations Cup. Really, one of the funnest parts of this type of event.
This is probably gonna be my favorite race, the 2v2 in offshore racer.
The sail ranks won't be
Updated?
live.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
We're
had some
keeping track.
trouble
We're keeping
recording
track.
that.
We're going to bring you guys into the lobby right now, and as you can see up on your screen, we've already got 2-0 for Great Britain. We won't be using sail ranks tonight, but generally you can find the results just minutes after each race has been completed.
Yep.
So we got ACF and Farley versus Khan. That was pretty much to be expected. Teams putting their best players out for this race.
I think we've got a couple of UK fans in the chat as well. And come on, boys. Come on, lads. You Brits are really lucky right now in the sailing world. They didn't get lucky in the Vendée Globe, but they managed to impress everybody over in the America's Cup, Prada Cup Challenger Series right now. Got some awesome sailors in general, and I mean, Farley has been dominating the scene recently. We'll be seeing him race against Havuk, and I don't know who the second Turkish boat will be. Bring the cup home. Yeah, I think it's the Americans also have the same objective this year, to bring the cup home. Here we go.
Well, that got a little bit harder for us after last night. Pretty crazy stuff.
It's getting hard, definitely for the U.S. I mean, a lot of great sailors.
Was pretty.
So the second Turkish player is Dogarbs or
Dogarbs. It's the Havuk Dogarbs combo. Sorry about that restart. We unfortunately dropped into the races, spectators and racers as well, so we had to get out of there. Let's see what's going on. On our left side, we have one British boat and one Turkish boat. Over here, Havuk has just picked up a penalty on the right side, just 27 seconds before the start, and we've got Dogarbs over here on the left side who just put a penalty on ACF. So ACF and Dogarbs on the left side, Havuk and Farley on the right side.
Yeah, so we see Dogarbs there, had a pretty controlling position on ACF there. But ACF is coming back now. I think that ACF should have enough time to push him too far. Oh,
push didn't work.
Kind of going for the hook.
Here Havuk has managed
ACF is a little bit late, but we have Farley over here with a very controlling position on Khan. So you expect Farley to pin him out here, and you can see him heading down now. He'll try and head down and keep Khan from being able to attack.
Truly a good situation there.
And we are playing in normal fleet rules, so even if your teammate finishes fourth and you finish first, you still win.
No.
No?
No.
It's the penalty rule is applying again?
Well, it's in 2v2 racing, it's last place loses. Oh, we
well,
might have seen a mistake there by Farley. He might have just headed down a little bit too low and got sucked into Khan's bad air and was forced to tack out. So now we see Khan with a very controlling position on Farley. But
wind
it
shift
looks
could
to
get him
be
in.
really close between Farley and Dog Arbs. So expect a big dial down when those boats come together here, unless unless Dog Arbs is crossing.
Yeah, ACF going completely over ley line here. This is not helping the Brits at all.
Yeah, he sort of has to do that though. But yeah, so big dial down here, big down. Oh no. Oh, watch out. Yep, so Farley controls this zone with Dog Arbs. Watch the mark trap here. He'll wait and try and get Dog Arbs hooked below him. So we'll see them all park up here, and they should all just stay parked. You'll see ACF try and come through here. But
Oh, Farley,
Yep.
ACF just skipping under.
yeah, so you can still
ahead
see
from Khan.
Farley
Holy
putting
shit.
that.
Farley
that-
over here fighting for his
There
life.
we go.
and
Finally getting that penalty on
Yep.
Dog Arbs.
Let's move back up to a more
Ah,
aerial
good
view.
plays, good plays.
So Farley right now in between Havuk and Dog Arbs. Not an easy position to manage. And unfortunately, yeah, ACF could have been on the other side of the race course. That could have helped him out maybe, but now he's got the he's going to be driving on the wrong
Farley's
side.
actually in a pretty okay position here, as long as he can avoid getting hooked here. But really close there.
Farley picking up the
there we go.
penalty.
He did one too many drives there and will end up in behind. But he has the benefit there of knowing that his teammate's solidly in the first. So on this leg, ACF will be able to come back and help Farley get back out of last. So expect ACF to play hard back on Dog Arbs here. Or Khan.
I think Farley
Here we
stayed a
go.
little
Gonna
long in
watch
that
that right now.
wind shadow.
So you can see Dog Arbs there bearing away a little bit, trying to force a little bit more bad air on Farley and just drive him back a little bit. And their goal now is to be able to get Farley behind enough that they're clear on the downlane. Very hard thing to do, but it is possible.
All while avoiding ACF.
Yes.
Farley making a lot of tacks here, trying to put himself in some good air.
Yeah, so you'll expect to see ACF here wait at this winter mark, and you can see him already slowing down, buffing his sails, just getting into that zone and stopping his boat. This will force Khan and Dog Arbs to either take a pen or to be behind.
But Khan knows what he's doing. Look at this.
Yeah. And these
Forcing
are all
ACF
very
to move ahead
experienced
and Dog Arbs
racers with
sneaking in
high
behind.
quality racing.
Oh my gosh. Is he going to be able to do it? Yep. All right. So Havuk just picking up a penalty.
Yeah.
And
But
Farley, unfortunately,
here-
avoiding his teammate, had to dial
Yeah.
down.
so ACF doing a really good job controlling Havuk there, taking
They're
Khan
going
all
up
the way
with the
up.
kites.
A big battle going on here. ACF is just trying hard not to get rolled, but there it is. There's a jibe. Penalty ACF. So that's a really hard position to be in for ACF. But you can see right away Farley's come back, attacking Khan, and trying to get ACF back up in front.
Might still manage here.
So you might see ACF here actually slow his boat to be affecting Khan's bad air and allow Farley to get that hook on him. So, yep, now we see Farley with the hook.
Oh,
Oh,
Khan.
really well done by Khan there.
There-
Super
Really well
close.
done by Khan. Oh, penalty
Oh,
come
On him. Anyways, this is where Farley just is
barely
amazing.
able to get over the top of Farley there.
Gosh.
Barely.
But Farley's still
barely.
impressive here. Always very impressive at this level. Do not do this with real
ACF
offshore
should be
racers.
clear.
I'm just saying this in case you're watching it. Do not try this at home with your own boat.
Yeah,
This is-
so there's
this is
nothing
very
else
dangerous.
that Turkey can do. And bam,
All right.
another win for Great Britain. Really strong performance so far by them against a really good Turkish team.
Super impressive indeed. Yeah.
Another glorious victory, the chat
All right,
screams.
so that is the third race that we just saw, the 2v2 offshore racer. And now it's 3-0 for Great Britain versus Turkey.